2020 against that's Monday, June 1st, 2026. Good evening, everyone, and it's hope everyone is doing okay. Um, this is our regular first meeting for the month of June. Happy June, June 1st. We are into June now, so just glad to see everyone here. Let's start out with a moment of silence. Thank you. Uh, Let us move on with the agenda. The agenda states that we'll do roll call by our clerk, Carletta.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Mayor Robinson,
Present.
Council Member Morales,
Present.
Council Member Baines,
I'm here.
Council Member Dame,
Present.
Town Manager Dorsey Washington,
Present.
okay. Assistant Clerk Ortiz,
Present.
Code Enforcement Officer Ms. Cuffey.
Present.
Do I call Tracy Gross?
Yes, Tracy is here. She is our new town
Yes, she
treasurer.
is. Okay.
Yes,
Town Treasurer Gross. Okay. And Clerk Lundy here. That's all we have.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for everyone being present. First, we're going to start out with the town minutes. We have the town minutes for May 4th, 2026. Do you have them, Christian? And has
Yes,
everyone
Mayor.
had pleasure of reading them?
Yes, Mayor.
Yes.
Okay, those are the minutes for May 4th. What is your pleasure, council?
I'll
Move
put forth
that
a
we
motion.
go ahead.
I'll put forth a motion to accept the meeting minutes with necessary correction.
I second.
Second. Any discussion?
None.
Who was that seconded by, Mayor? Baines or Morales?
Baines.
Okay, thank you.
Any corrections? Did anyone see any corrections? Okay, all in favor, aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? The ayes have it. Thank you so much. We have approval of May 4th minutes. Next is the approval of May 18th minutes. Have you had a chance to review those, council? If so, can I get a motion to accept with necessary corrections?
So moved.
Moved by Councilwoman Morales, second.
Second.
Second, Councilman Baines. Any discussion? Ready for the vote? All in favor, aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Recording it.
Hearing none, the ayes have it. Thank you so much. Now we will move on to our financial reports. Krista, do you have those?
Yes, Mayor.
Thank you. We will have our financial report given by our town manager at this point. So, Ms. Dorsey Washington, we'll leave it in your hands.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, and guests. Tonight, I'm presenting the financials for the period ending April 30th, 2026. The ending balance in the Truist savings account is $158,131.86. The ending balance in the CIP account is $112,310.99. The ending balance in the Maryland Local Government Investment Pool is $226,245.88. The ending balance in the opera account is $5,782.41. And the ending balance in the general fund is $1,610,037.28. That completes the reading of the financials for the period ending April 30th, 2026, subject to audit.
You have heard the financial reports for month ending April the 30th that are subject to audit. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved, Councilmember Dane.
Second.
I second, Mayor.
Second, Councilwoman Morales. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Hearing none. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now, thank you. So next month we probably will have our new treasurer who will be doing our next May report. All right, next is our mayor's report. I just have a little bit. Let me first introduce our new town treasurer, Tracy Gross. Tracy is here. She has worked for some I know banks. I know she has banking experience, and I also know that she has worked for the city of Cottage City. But now she's working for the town of North Brentwood. Let us all welcome Tracy Gross to a new position as town treasurer.
Yes.
And where she's going to be getting her feet wet. I think she comes in on June 3rd. So our town treasurer, I mean town manager will be giving her the training that she needs. And she's going to let you know she's being trained by the best. So just let all of y'all please welcome our new town treasurer, Tracy Rose. All right.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Welcome,
Thank
Tracy.
Thank you so much. Very excited to be here.
That's good.
Good to have you.
Next is on my report. I was out with the Maryland 250 Commission on Saturday, May 30th at Bowie. They had a grand event there. They had all the Prince George's County agencies there. They had historical panels that were discussing so many different things as far as history in Prince George's County, history in the municipalities. And I was there on a panel, was invited by Anacostia Trails Heritage for a panel talking about the historical tales, and one of them was North Brentwood. Also on the panel was Dennis. He is from Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. And Miss Shea, I just met her. She was from the Historical Society, uh, um, uh, uh, a unit up in Chicago. So it was very, very nice. We did get, and we also did get, the town of North River did get a certificate of participation in the Maryland 250 Commission because we did receive $1,000 grant from the commission. And it is celebrating 250 years of the United States. So we have to plan what we want to do with our grant money, which is $1,000, and then we're going to be working on trying to inform our citizens about local government. So we will be working on that so that we can make sure that our residents understand what local government does and how they get their money and other little entities that some people may not understand. So we are ready to have those forums probably during the summer session. But it was a very, very well attended event. It was crowded, and it was Bowie Center for the Performing Arts was included. The Bowie Branch Library. It was very, 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 very instrumental in telling the story about Prince George's County. So it was very, very nice. We also did time capsule. The time capsule is sealed. The time capsule that was dedicated in November has been encased. It is sealed. It is in the foyer of the town as you enter the town office. It is getting its other dressings because we need to put in there when it should be open, and they're doing a little bronze plaque that's silver plaque, gold plaque that goes on there. It won't be open until 2075. So it is encased. So you will see a picture of it in the town newsletter. Also, we've done you may recognize that we've had done our slab for our shed. We have purchased a new shed at Sister's Tavern, a bigger shed, so we can store our chairs and tables and stuff. So that slab was poured this past Saturday, and the concrete ramps for the sheds at the town office, there's three of them that were also poured and placed at the sheds at the town office. So we're glad to get that done. So just be aware that we will be going into our break summer session. Our next meeting will be June 15th. I will talk a little bit more about that when we get to it on the agenda. But that will be our last meeting until before for our summer break, and we won't come back again until September. So that is my report. Are there any questions or concerns for me? Hearing none, let's move on to council reports. Councilwoman Morales, scholarship update, Ward 1.
Good evening, everyone. I am pleased to announce that the town of North Brentwood has awarded Hillary Ritter, Molly Vincent, and Shalita Robinson Richardson the Town of North Brentwood Scholarship for 2026-2027 academic year. Their selection followed a rigorous review conducted by myself, which included a four-member panel evaluation. This prestigious scholarship recognizes outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and commitment to community service. Each recipient demonstrated excellence through academic performance, leadership qualities, volunteer service, or other notable accomplishments. We celebrate the achievements of these exceptional scholars and look forward to the impact they will make in the years ahead. Please join us in congratulating Hillary, Molly, and Shalita on this well-deserved honor. Are there any questions?
Hearing none, thank you so much. We're so glad. We're going to say again, congratulations to the recipients. And we're so glad that, thank you, Councilwoman Morales, for leading this up and being the chair to make sure that we distribute our scholarship money to those who are worthy. And thank you for just leading it up, and thank you for your committee who came together to make those selections. We will put those announcements into the newsletter, and then we will move forward on disbursement in June. Thank you so much.
Quite welcome.
Any questions for or concerns for Councilwoman Morales? Hearing none, let's move on to Councilman Baines.
I don't have much at this time, but I just want to say, isn't God good?
Yes,
I
he is.
looked at Mr. Trump's name on the Kennedy Center, and the judge made him take it off.
Yes.
But I'm like, God is so good, you know. And we're gonna be 250 years old. This country will this year, and I've never seen times like this. But like I say, God is good. I'm still prayed up and everything, and I think everything's going to work out good. And that's all I have for now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, we'll have Councilman Dane.
Good evening, everyone. A few updates. First, preparations continue for the fifth annual Charlie Trail Day taking place on Saturday, June 13th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Henry and Isabella Randall Entrepreneurial Park. At least North Brentwood's hub of activity will be located there. But the event itself will be throughout the majority of the day from 9 a.m. to around 3 p.m. For anybody who wants to participate, because Mount Rainier and Highsville and other municipalities will also be a part of the Trolley Trail Day. Thus far, North Brentwood Historical Society has signed up to participate, and that encompasses both Councilmember Morales, who will have a display, and Professor Stephen Wilkie from University of Maryland, who will have artifacts for display. There will also be the DMV Music Academy drumline that will start there before they make their way to Highsville. There will be material things, who will have a clay activity, and then there will be a puppy parade. So there'll be a lot going on in that hub of activity from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I encourage anyone who can to please come out and support it. Also, the State Highway Administration is currently conducting a feasibility study on extending the Trolley Trail further into the Gateway Arts District, which could create additional connectivity opportunities for all the municipalities who aren't a part of the Trolley Trail currently. So I'll keep you updated on that. Hopefully the feasibility study will complete soon, and we will see the results. Oh, I'm sorry, someone asked. Yes, the date and time is Saturday, June 13th. It starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 11 a.m. in North Brentwood, but it will end at 3 p.m. completely. All right. In addition, the town of North Brentwood has submitted its application for participation in Maryland Department of Agriculture's mosquito control program. As the mayor mentioned during last month's meeting, any resident who does not want to participate in the mosquito control program, please let me or Miss Martha Cuffey know. I will, after this report, I will drop both my email and telephone number in the chat, and you can either email me, call me, or text me and let me know whether or not you're interested or not interested. Also, notifications will go out in advance just to give you an opportunity to secure your animals prior to the spray. Mayor, I don't know if you wanted to add anything regarding the mosquito control program. That's all I have for the moment.
No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything about mosquito control. Do we ever find out about what is that? Tree of Heaven? What is that? Tree of Heaven?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. The county has not gotten back to me yet. I have to follow up again. I called and emailed, but they're not getting back to me yet as far as the treatment program. So let's
We
follow up
might
again.
want to, that the picture that I took, and I guess you have the same picture. It's on park property. Isn't that park property?
Yes, I believe it is. Park and Planning Commission
So
property.
park and planning may need to be notified. I know they have an environmental area or something. So park and planning may need to be need to be notified about that. Because
Okay.
they may know how to treat it, and they won't have to be the ones to treat it because it's on their property.
Correct. Yes, they would be. It would be their
Okay.
responsibility.
So if you could get in touch with somebody in park and planning to see, might be able to get in touch with, um, I'll give you a name.
Maybe.
I can't think of it right now, but he's from North Brentwood. He takes care of northern area. He takes care of the park. So we may be
Okay.
getting in touch with him. I'll get that name to you.
Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mayor.
Mhm.
One final update for Gateway CDC. They've recently received a $400,000 DHCD grant to support renovation of its headquarters building in North Brentwood. And myself and Mayor Robinson will be a part of the building committee. Mayor Robinson, hope that isn't a surprise to you.
It is a
They told.
surprise to me. I was going to be
Oh,
part
I'm
of
sorry.
what committee? What committee is this?
They told your name was
Where's the
listed as a
gateway?
part of the
Is it a
building
building that
committee.
has windows painted on it?
So you will be have input on any ideas or recommendations for how the facility will look once it's
Cool.
renovated.
Neato.
Okay. Can you say that committee again? Because I think somebody was talking and I didn't understand. What committee am I on then?
Gateway CDC's headquarters building committee.
Headquarters. Okay. Building committee. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem. So they were supposed to have a meeting the end of May, but that didn't pan out. So hopefully they will update us soon with the first initial meeting where we'll find out exactly what each of our roles are in the planning of renovation. So that's
Okay.
all I have for this evening.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that building does need an uplift. It
It
really does.
does.
It
It
really
really does.
does. Thank you so much. Any
No, you're
questions
welcome.
for Councilman Dane or concerns?
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany McCullough. I am the Marketing and Communications Coordinator for Gateway CDC.
Okay.
So Evan, if you need any assistance with coordinating or locking in a meeting with Michelle to figure out what date will be best to discuss the next steps for the grant and the headquarters and the updating of the headquarters, I'm able to assist with that.
Oh, great. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Brittany.
Nice to meet you too.
You're great. What a wonderful surprise. Sure, I'll be sure to reach out to you.
Awesome.
What is your title, Brittany?
Marketing communications for Gateway CDC. I
Okay.
also work with the Gateway Arts District Program Manager, Ali O'Neill, and I also work at Gateway Media Arts Lab with artists who are in video, media, podcasting, all of the things that we should be capturing in the districts.
Well, awesome, Brittany. We need you, my girl. Well, you got to stay in contact with us. Okay. We
I'm
definitely
here.
need you. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Then are you going to be available to Trolley Day?
Yes, I'm supposed to be assisting with Trolley Day.
Okay. All right then. But maybe we can get together and talk because yes, there's a lot of things. I think Michelle was looking for some artists. Michelle was talking about looking for an artist. I have another artist that I would like them to consider. So can you put your information in the chat?
Yes,
Okay,
I'll
okay,
drop it in the chat.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Mayor, I just want to add, so Brittany did reach out to me today, introduced herself, and we
Okay.
had a brief conversation. And some of what we spoke about was, how we could do some more programming with Sis Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I think it's a great opportunity for the town. And so I look forward to that.
Okay.
And thank you, Brittany, for attending the meeting tonight.
Good, good, good. We get some more context. And yeah, let's talk about some other things that we have going on in the town and the extras that we need. We're also talking about Entrepreneur Park with the North Brentwood Historical Society doing those audio clips, okay,
Hmm.
for QR codes. So we need you, Brittany. We need you. You're in trouble, Brittany.
That's why
We
I'm
need
here. I'm here to
you. Okay,
learn.
okay.
Oh, I'm
Thank you
sorry,
so
Mayor.
much.
Actually, yeah, Shelley, I think you're also a part of that committee if you weren't aware.
Well, that's funny. Okay. So you knew that? No, I know you didn't. Okay. Okay. We'll get it together.
Yes, we
Thank you,
will.
Councilmember Dane.
You're welcome.
we have D here from Gateway Agent Together. D, you want to say something?
Um, Actually, today we are the Gateway Aging Together is meeting again on Sunday. This Sunday, the steering committee is meeting this Sunday. We will be working to figure out some good ways to work with North Brentwood coming up in our new summer fall programming cycle. And I just wanted you all to know that we will be back in touch about whatever it is that we're doing. And we actually really want to hear from North Brentwood about what the citizens need, what the senior citizens need in North Brentwood. And again, for those of you who may not recall, this is Gateway Aging Together. We call it GAT. At the moment, we are a young village. We're talking about whether or not we need to get a 501c3, and our mission is to work with the seniors of the towns of Brentwood, North Brentwood, and Mount Rainier to assist them in anything they need so that they will stay in our towns and age gracefully in our towns. So we are really looking forward to working further with North Brentwood. And I just sent out the invitation that came from candidate Victor Ramirez. He's having a coffee with the candidate on Saturday, this June 6th, from 10:30 to 12:30 for folks in this immediate area so that they can ask questions about his platform and make comments about what they would like to see our candidates do. So I just wanted to make sure that that got out. If somebody is interested in picking it up, like the North Brentwood Civic Association or the North Brentwood Historical Society, to share it with the citizens, I really would appreciate that. If somebody wants me to do it, I'd be glad to do it. I just want to get the word out that it's another way of getting to our candidates, and that's something else that we'll probably be doing, just to inform folks. We're not campaigning for anybody, but we are wanting to let people know who our candidates are and what they're doing for us or what they propose to do for us. So those are two things that I wanted you all to know. I appreciate you all for allowing me to speak up and out, and I will continue to attend, let you know what's happening, and find avenues, look for avenues to speak with the town of North Brentwood. We all do, of course. The steering committee all does. I just happen to be the point person right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dee, for that. And I think what's his name? Daniel Jones, he's a candidate for District 2. He's
Yes,
supposed to
those
have,
are the two candidates.
yeah,
Yes, Daniel
yeah,
Armando Jones and Victor Ramirez for
yeah.
the election coming up. So just wanted to let folks know that there was another opportunity to speak with one of the candidates.
Yes, and I think Daniels got rained out. That was the week it rained because it was supposed to be something there with the African American Cafe at that time too, and it got rained out. Don't know if it's rescheduled, but I see that Victor's having one this Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30. So thank you for that information. So as Victor Ramirez is also running for a candidate for District 2 Council. Thank you so much.
All right.
Um, any other do we have anyone from Delegate Fennell's office? Do we have?
Excuse me, Mayor.
Yes.
Yes, this is Leah Gibson. I missed where the June 6th from 10 to 12, where?
It's in the meeting group chat, and it's at the African American Cafe, which is across the street from the Diener's parking lot, and that's where folks can park.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, and there is, if folks are interested, please, I did not do this, but please feel free to send me a text so that I can do an RSVP. Also, you can call the candidates' law offices to do the same thing. I'm sorry, I was trying to write and talk at the same time. I just put up just my telephone number. Okay.
Okay.
So you can text me to RSVP.
All right. Thank you.
Some people are on the telephone and they can't see your.
Okay, so the number to text me is 301 512 8946. You can also call the candidates' law offices. And I know you can look that up. I'm not showing it right now, but I can put it in the chat, and then We can say it again later on once I get it up there. But this is Dee Richardson. I'm with GAT, Gateway Aging Together. My telephone number is 301 512 8946. And you can, let me see, I just saw it. You can RSVP to the candidate's office at 301 434 3380. Someone will pick up the phone and answer there. Okay, so this is
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
all
you so
right.
much. This is at the African American. Okay, thank you so much for that.
Mhm.
Anyone here from Delegate Fennell's office? Okay, let us move forward. Bunker Hill Fire Department, this, Brentwood Fire Department, Jason. Jason is here. You here, Jason?
Mayor, someone has their hand up. I don't know.
Who is
It's
it?
been up for a minute.
That was my hand, and I've
You can
had
go.
my
Okay.
questions answered. Thank you.
Okay. Jason, you available? Jason is logged on. We'll come back to Jason. Oh, there you go.
Yes, I'm here, Mayor Robinson.
Okay. All right, Jason, it's time for your report.
Good evening, Mayor Robinson, members of the council in town. As of this evening, I have no major news to report on the department's end. We look forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks at North Brentwood Day,
Okay.
and we would like to wish all fathers that apply happy Father's Day to those in advance.
Thank you so much, Jason. I don't think we had a lot going on this week when I was thinking about fires and emergency response. So that's a good thing. Thank you so much, Jason.
No problem.
Next, any new citizens here in the town? Hearing none, any citizens' concerns?
Leah Gibson.
Yes.
Yes, I would first. This is not a concern, but I'd just like to compliment the town on the really great Memorial Day commemorative celebration. It was wonderful. Everything was just fantastic.
It was. It was a great event. It was well attended, and our guest speaker, Stan Queen, was just awesome. I learned a lot about our heritage here and our families here, and how they are so much related to each other. But it was just good to see so many people out, and want to say especially special thanks to our Councilwoman Morales, who spearheaded the program and got everything together. The rain did. The rain, God shines on North Brentwood. Y'all know that God shines on North
That's so
Brentwood.
right.
That is God shine because it was raining
Yes,
all week, and but we did very, very well. We made it, and the rain, that little bit of rain wasn't much, and then it cleared up, and we just had our program, and it was just wonderful and very, very passionate. Just thank everybody that was involved and everyone who was on the program. Thank you, Miss Lundy, for you being the mistress of ceremony. Thank you for everybody, the troops, the 8th and I Street, Young Marines, and thanks to First Baptist. First Baptist is always thanks to all the ministers and those represented by the churches, but First Baptist especially too, for the refreshments and always refreshments at the end of the program. We've got to see, and we've got to recognize. Um, uh, what is Stephanie's last name? Stephanie, come on, help me, y'all.
Gillespie.
Gillespie, Mr. Gillespie, Mr. John Gillespie. He'd be 100 years old and read his citation from the governor. I mean, just a magnificent program, and just to have such things like that happening, and to know that you are honoring a veteran who's 100 years old, and he was out and in force and his family, and it was just wonderful. It was just wonderful just to see the camaraderie and the family units together in North Brentwood. So thank you to everybody.
Yes. Uh,
Okay.
my, my concern was that on May the 22nd, my lights went out twice.
Yes.
Um, and I was sometimes my sister lives on Wyndham Road, and sometimes things affect me that don't affect her. But her lights also went out twice on the 22nd Wednesday. It was raining, but I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But I was up and in the house, and everything just went black. So I wanted to know, was there something that Pepco was testing, or
We
was
don't
there
know.
an
I
alert?
know. Miss Cuffy, didn't your lights go out too?
They did on Banner Street, Mayor.
That's what I'm saying. I think the whole town went out because I think Janie, did your
My,
lights go out?
yeah, my lights went out 3 times.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it affected everybody. I don't think it was sparse or anything like that. The only thing that I know that happened that day was they were doing something down here on this pole at 39th and Wyndham Road. Now, I don't know what it was a pole on 39th place. It wasn't a pole at the corner of 39th and Wyndham. It was a pole on 39th place. I don't know exactly what they were doing. They did it, and then after that, then my lights went out twice. I mean, everything went out. It was pitch black. It wasn't,
Yeah,
and it wasn't no brown out. It just went everything. So I
yeah,
don't know what happened. But I did inquire with. No, I didn't. I didn't require with nobody for Pepco. I required somebody with about that charger, that EV charger. But I was going to if there was going to be another one, but it hasn't happened since. So I don't know exactly what happened. I do not have a report on
but
that.
yeah, they went out long enough. I had to reset the clocks in my house, and I went, oh
Yeah,
my God,
everybody had to reset. Yeah, you had to
yeah,
reset.
you
It
had to
was long
reset.
enough.
Yeah, yeah,
So, but it didn't happen anymore. So that was a good thing.
yeah.
Is that
All
all?
right, well, thank you.
Is that all from you, Miss
Uh,
Gibson?
That's all, except for I do have to make a statement that there are some drivers in North Brentwood, and I believe that they are town residents, that do not observe stop signs at all. They don't even pause. And we have children and elderly people, and I know that there's nothing that the town can do about it. But just speak if you know that your neighbor is not paying attention or something, because somebody came down Wallace Road and went straight across 40th Street, didn't hesitate anywhere. So, just like they were just driving on the street with no controls.
Yeah.
So that it's just an observation, and it's not the only time that I've seen that kind of thing, and it's disturbing. And I know that there's nothing that we can do legally so that, to stop it. But if you know that your neighbor doesn't observe the stop sign, could maybe say something to him or take the tag number down and report him or something. I don't know. I didn't see the tag on the car that just blew by, but it's dangerous. And that's it.
Yeah, thank you. Stop signs. People do not pay attention to stop signs. We've been having these problems for years, and it's sad that people just don't stop. Um, and we're just gonna ask people to do the right thing. So that's all we can do right now. Because even you got the tag number. Who are you gonna call? You know what I mean? You know, if you know that maybe it's the citizens, but they talk to each other in their homes and tell them to obey the signs. Thank you so much for that. Next we have
Sure.
4505.
Hey, Sylvie
Mhm.
here over at 4505 on 39th Place. Okay, so I have a couple things that I'm concerned about. All of them are rooted in safety. So, as my monthly gunshot meeting awareness. So, last night we had gunshots again, about nine of them at 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know who else heard them all. It was like four pop, 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 pop. It comes from the same direction again. And then a couple seconds later, you can hear them again. So I don't know if we can check the cameras to see, because on my camera, I can see a car go by. But after the gunshots, nobody runs, nobody moves, nobody screams. So I don't know if it's somebody coming out of their house and just firing off and then going back in. But it's coming from, I spoke with one of my neighbors, it's coming from the same place every time. So I don't
It's
know.
coming from Brentwood.
But I mean, like I said, a bullet went through my neighbor's window. So it's coming from Brentwood, but it's coming from Brentwood. Like I could spit and hit it. Like it's coming from right across the street. And so
I
I
know
don't
it. I'm
know.
saying Brentwood, 39th Street on Brentwood. That's what
Yeah,
you're
and I mean
talking about.
I'm calling the cops, which I don't love to do, but like I'm calling them to report it, but I don't know aside from what else we can do because I mean I have two kids. I don't know what else we as a community we can do or what else we can pull in Brentwood to do. But so that's one. Another one which I emailed about, we have well, there's one person in particular who's been sitting at the park across, and the person just sits there and he sits there all day. Um, I spoke with a neighbor and they say that he kind of looks over at what they're doing. So I don't know anything about that. I don't know if anyone else, just if we can all just keep eyes on it. I don't know where he lives or where he comes from, but he just seems to sit there just all day. And there's kids that play there. I don't know. Just being vigilant. The next thing was there was, I don't know if anyone else knows about this or if my neighbor Rita emailed, but she was walking through the little throughway park near the tennis courts, and there was a man that pulled out a knife. And so she ran to a neighbor's house, called the cops. And so then I later saw someone that matched the description because she took a picture. And so I called the cops. So I don't know if anything has come of that, but my concern is the crime. So it seems like there's several things happening, and I know we don't have a police department. I know that Brentwood doesn't have a police department really, and so I guess I'm kind of wondering how we, as a town, can mitigate the crime, especially when it's things like shootings or people walking around with knives, or I mean, the loitering. I don't care if he's just sitting there, but I don't know. Does anyone else have any observations or advice or ideas on how we can stay safe, North Brentwood?
Well,
Anybody?
I do.
Let me say hello. Um, Let me say, I think we did, Christian, did we look at I heard it was some shots at 2 o'clock this morning, first of all. I did not hear them. And they're probably on the same people over on 39th Street, probably, if you're saying that that's where it comes
It's the
from.
same direction.
But I don't think we have audio on our camera, so that's another thing.
I don't know if
So
you can see like the pop. I mean,
I know
I
we,
posted on our Facebook group a video from my camera outside. So it has the exact time. If you guys want to go to the exact time, I don't know. I don't know. Can you see like guns, like sparks from the gun? I don't know on
well, I mean,
camera.
if I think we know where the area is, it was just a point of just getting them arrested doing what they're doing. I mean,
I
that's
think it's the problem of knowing exactly the house so we can call it in because I'm
yeah, I
calling it
don't know.
in and
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
in between 39th Place and 39th Street because
Yeah.
that's as approximate as sort of I have it. So if there's a specific address that we could be calling in, that would
I
handle
don't have that information, but I know that Brentwood does have that information. Brentwood police are aware of this. I mean, they
Yeah,
are aware of what's going on, okay? And they probably know that house area. It's just the point of getting the proper papers to even search a house or even to do anything. You just can't just go and,
right.
and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so a lot of things you're not going to be caught by a policeman. So we know that it's in that area. I will contact the chief over in Brentwood again and see what he has to say and and tell him what had occurred and he talked to him about how we can get them from stop shooting off their guns. That's for one thing, shooting off their guns. And the guy at the park with tennis courts, and that's park police.
Hmm.
Okay, that is park police come right away because it's on
You know,
park
start calling the
property.
park police for the
Oh
shooting.
yeah, huh?
I mean, I just don't
No,
want to
I'm
call the
saying
park
park
police.
police are not going to take care of that, but that's property. If
Well,
it
if it's just a man that's sitting there, I don't want to harass him if he's just sitting there, but it's like 9 hours a day, every
I'm not
day.
talking about him, Sylvia. I'm talking about the one with the knife.
Knife.
Okay.
Yeah, that you said there was one that has a knife
Yes.
that pulled out a knife. That is park police.
Okay.
Park police come because they on park property
Okay.
and they
Mhm.
come right away. So you call park police when it's on park property. And that tennis courts, all of that area there, recreation center, though that is park property. The park across the street is park property. Okay, we can I walk past that. I've heard your complaint and walk past it. I have not seen the man as of yet. So I go that way and I walk. So and I told the guys to look out for our public works guys. You said what time is he usually there? And then what time is this guy in
I
the
mean, he hasn't been, I would say, in the past several days, but before that, it was, I mean, now that it's gotten hotter, it seems like he's there less. But I mean, it was like, because I didn't know if it was maybe like living at like one of the shelters where you have to get out during the day, because it kind of seemed like he was there from about maybe 8 a.m. to 5.
but you haven't seen him recently.
I have not, I don't think, I haven't seen him today, and I was out of town this weekend.
Okay. So I
So,
haven't seen him. So when we see him, we will approach him. Or if you want to call, didn't there a non-emergency park? Is it a
Number,
non-emergency
yeah.
They do
park
have a
police number?
non-emergency number. I don't know what it is off the top.
Right.
But I just for clarification, I just want to make sure that everyone's aware that, in any emergency, we call 911, and the 911, they'll dispatch park police.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
The other comment that I wanted to make on this is that the Pocket Park is actually going to undergo renovation, and during that time, probably people will not. That will deter. That will deter anything that's happening there at that time because it'll be difficult to traverse that area while renovations are ongoing. So, and that's supposed to be happening soon. So just so that you're aware that that's getting ready to happen,
you mean the
because that park is, I'm sorry, that park is Brentwood's.
That's what I'm saying.
So the native plant people in Brentwood had actually applied for a grant that came through. So just
Okay.
wanted to let you all know that.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Webster Street, that's the house behind Webster Street.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, and Mayor, the non-emergency number
Okay.
for park police is 301
Mm-hmm.
459
Mm-hmm.
9088.
Okay, so that's emergency. You got that, Sylvie?
That's non-emergency.
can
Non-emergency.
we get that in the
Mhm.
in the chat, please?
Yes, I'll put it in the chat. They do have an emergency number. I'll put that in there as well, but I also know that you can call 911. It may hit the county, but
It'll
because it's
route.
park property, they'll send out the park police.
Okay.
Okay.
But for the gunshots, we should be calling 911.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And I mean, if
Mhm.
anyone else has any ideas how to get back to being safer, any sort of neighborhood watch, I'm happy to join. I don't
Well, we've
know.
done neighborhood watch. I've done neighborhood watch many, many years ago. And you have to get people together to do neighborhood watch. And
I
it's
mean, it's in my 19 years here, I've never had the gunshots like this, unless I always thought it was, fireworks. I don't know, but I've never where it wakes me up in the middle of the night because it's like outside my window. I mean, where I have to check on my boys to make sure a bullet hasn't gone through. That's
yeah, understood.
Kind of
So
scary.
I'll touch base with Brentwood.
all right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Any other citizens' concerns?
I have a quick question. I have a
Yeah.
quick question regarding some of the things that you just mentioned. And it's just an idea and a question, if it hasn't been done. Have there ever been any public service campaigns in partnership with park police or anyone primarily, targeting or discussing people running the stop signs, something that's media related, whether it's a short form video that can be on social media, something that can be displayed at some of the facilities, because we don't, has that ever been done or discussed? Uh-oh.
You broke up a little bit, Brittany.
Yeah,
I,
you broke
Yeah,
up quite a bit, Brittany. I don't
you
know.
broke up a
I
little
didn't
bit.
get what you were saying.
Right.
I see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Okay, I was wondering if there's ever been like a public service announcement, something that involves media, film, short form videos. That's just like a call to action. Whether it's about people running the stop signs in an area, like what could happen, like showing that, something in partnership with Park Police. Has that ever happened?
It hasn't happened in North Brentwood.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm not aware of anything happening in Brentwood either, although we are being very proactive about that because we share that border and we're all concerned about that. We've had um, we've had more cameras in the town, and there are uh, quite a few. Um, they've changed street directions and such to try to do some of that calming as far as the traffic is concerned. And we are talking about safety as well in Brentwood, but I don't think we've ever done a short video that can show what the issues are. But the town is definitely talking about, safety. We've been talking about that for a while, traffic safety, and we've been talking about, finding ways to mitigate the crime in the area. So
It has not been approached in that manner.
no.
Social media, podcasts and videos, and we've never, really reached out for campaign wise.
Mhm.
And it could be a thought. It's just to getting those people in places, getting those people
Mhm.
involved.
Right. So again, Gateway Media Arts Lab as film directors, podcasters, people who are in the industry, who I feel as though can assist with something like that, because that's kind of serious. It's bullets flying through windows, and we don't want anybody to get hit by no cars. So if there's a way, there's an opportunity. I think that's worth discussing and looking into.
Mhm.
No, we'll discuss that with you when Ms. Dorsey Washington gets in touch with you. We could talk about these podcasts and things like that and see how we can reach more people.
It sounds like it sounds to me like it might be good because we have that, what, 40th Street is that one, and that Volta Avenue, which is really a bad section there with traffic, that it might be a good idea for us to do something jointly, but that would have to go through town channels for that.
Yeah. So, okay, but
Um,
it is a thought. We'll be thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can mention it if you'd like, to Brentwood, I mean.
Well, I don't have anything right now. I want to know where the shots come from in Brentwood. That's what I
Oh,
want
Yeah,
to know. So
so
I've
so
been,
Mayor, and I'm thinking too, because this has happened on numerous occasions, and
right.
so I think it might be good to reach directly out to Prince George's County Police Department. If we know that one, our residents are calling in, which means they have it on record, they have, record of the phone calls. Um, Perhaps we can request if it's happening between 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, ask them to start, doing some surveillance in the area around that time.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
we can do that.
it's unfortunate that we don't have more of a presence. Um, well, it's unfortunate, but in some ways it's also good because it just means that we don't our crime doesn't rise to the level
Right.
of, constant,
surveillance.
police surveillance in the area.
Mhm.
Um, but because we have this happening, I just want to make sure that we are on the radar, and see if we can get someone out there.
Okay, and we will do that. We'll contact Greg too, Corporal Taylor, and see what Corporal
Hmm.
Taylor has, and see what he can come up with. Because we have an area that we're looking at, and Brentwood has that area looking at too. So we know what it is, so we could get them in a collaborative effort on trying to make sure we pinpoint who we are talking about and keep an eye on that area.
Mhm.
I just want to add because you said if it's between 2 and 3, it's not just 2 and 3. It was, I mean, this is all in like, I don't know, the last 4 months. It was at 10 p.m. once. It was
Hmm.
at 2 a.m. once. It was at, I think, 3 a.m. once. One time it was like 6:50. So it's at all different times.
Gotcha.
All seems to be from the same place. So that's
Okay.
just the shots all seem to sound like they're coming from the same area.
Okay.
So if
And
that's
see,
helpful.
we've
Thank
been in touch with also with Park Police because of the park area down there on adjacent to Allison Street. And we've been in touch with the corporal there at Park Police to give more surveillance to that area too, as far as the park is concerned, because they will gather in that park at night
Mm.
and be there. And it is a good hiding spot. I mean, they can do a lot of hiding, but they can do a lot of damage back there too, because they're away from everybody. You know what I mean? Unless somebody calls. So, well, we would definitely do that. We would try to get county involved in that area, especially the shooting part. Any other citizens' concerns? Hearing none, we'll move on to old business. Signage for community cameras. We did an ordinance. The ordinance has passed for the community cameras. And that ordinance was 2026-02. It has passed. What is next for us to do is to get signage. We have to have signage. We have to have some type of signage to say in that that is 24-hour surveillance in this town. So, and it will be, and that signage will be put on the posts where the cameras are. So we will be looking to obtain that signage. That is a must because we got to let everybody know what these cameras are here and they are monitoring events. So we will be working on that. The Prince George's African American Museum and Cultural Center update. Um, Ms. Marva Jo Camp and her defense attorney has given us a possible settlement um, agenda. Some of them were unrealistic, most of them were unrealistic. But so we will be moving forward with our litigation against the Prince George's African American Museum and Cultural Center. Um, and I think we don't know what will happen, but we're going to litigation. Litigation is June 11th.
Mm.
We will be there. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. We will do whatever we can to get this museum back up, whatever that just said. We really want to restructure it. We're asking for someone to take over. It may be myself. I did not want to do that. I wanted someone else. We were talking about Melinda Miles. I know she was, I did not ask her, but I know she was wanted for the ED, executive director. But we are moving forward and we will move forward in the manner to get this revitalization going on. And hopefully the judge will see it our way on June 11th. So we'll let you know about that because we are here to open up this museum. This is what we plan. This is the whole plan to open up this museum, reopen it up. So this is what the litigation is all about. And there has been some thorns, and we're just trying to get past that.
May I ask a question, Mayor?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything that any one of us or any of the citizens of North Brentwood can do to help, or when you're going through litigation, is there anything that you need from the citizenship?
Well, we don't need anything for the citizenship. Our main thing was our point was to make standing, and they're saying that the town does not have standing. That standing goes back into history. Okay, so
What?
that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, that we do not have standing to do this. But this
After all the
standing,
work you all put in?
yeah, but this standing has gone back from the Friends of North Brentwood, who created the Prince George African American
Right.
Museum. So those are the people that we had to go back in history, and you have to understand that, and the judge has to understand that. So the whole thing is, does the town have standing? And
So,
our attorney has been over and over and over with it again. It's not the citizens, it is where we've come from and how it started. So we've got that ready, as far as our proof that we do have standing.
so you
Um,
have footsteps from North Brentwood and all of that. You
Oh
you
yeah, we
do.
have all of that. We have everything.
Okay.
We have history. We have the history. We have that. It's just the judge has to see it that way. Okay, because
Yes.
he's so we are looking forward to a positive outcome. That's what we're looking forward to. And
Okay.
so we hope that it will come that way. June 11th is not that far away. And they did want to do a continuance. We're not doing a continuance, okay? We are not, it doesn't make sense for us to do a continuance and pay more money out when these persons will not come to the table and do what is necessary to open up this museum. So we're gonna go with the flow. We're going out there and we're gonna stand up and we're gonna do what we have to do, and hopefully the judge will see it our way. And to me personally, I can't see a judge not wanting to revitalize the organization. So that is, what I'm depending on, that there is no other choice in this matter. So, Councilman Dame, you have something you would like to say?
Yes, mayors. So, at least according to the most recent communication between Mr. Thomas, who is Margaret Joe and Crew's attorney, and Kevin Best, they both want to have this settled by Friday, June 5th.
Oh, good, good.
Now, because even Margaret Joe's attorney is encouraging her to get on board because he's sick of it, and he's saying you absolutely do not want to go to court. You don't want to be on trial, particularly with divergent board, because as you know, we're split down the
You're
middle.
split down the middle now. See, the board is
Yeah,
split down the middle. Yes.
yes, as you see, because me, Stephen, and Reverend Whitaker are representing ourselves, and you have Margaret Joe and her friends who are represented by Mr. Thomas, and that already doesn't look good
It doesn't look good. And
in the court of
that's what
law.
we got. Yeah, and that's a good
Yeah,
thing. And that's a good
yeah.
thing. And Mama Joe and Senator Augustine called me. He said he is not pleased.
Mm.
And there's some other things that
I'm
are gonna happen.
I'm not
Ma-
pleased either. So she doesn't want me to take that stand.
Right, right, yes. And none of us are pleased. We just want to open the museum. We just want to get it back and standing and open up the museum. That's all we want to do. And she has been our thorn for a long time, and hopefully we will come eye to eye. And what she asked from us, we could not give. What she asked us on this last round, we could not do it. We could not delay this. She's a stall tack. She stalls things. That's what she does. She's a
Mm.
great staller. She stalls. She's been stalling for 4 years, and she wants us to stall again, and we're not. We're going to move forward and do what we have to. I thank you, Councilman Dame, for stepping up to the plate, and Mr. Walkie and Reverend Whitaker to just let this lady go on about her business. Let us go and do what we have to do for our museum. This is our museum. This is town has started this, and it has been a great asset to the town. It has been a great asset to Prince George's County. So that's what we want to do. But I thank you so much. So thank you for that word, Councilman Dame. Councilwoman
Mhm.
Morales, you have something?
Yes, Mayor, that is a critical piece of information that needs to be conveyed to our attorney because I was not aware that there was a weakness on her side from her own attorney.
I did not know that until Councilman Dame your Councilman Dame just told me, but
So that needs to be conveyed immediately to
he says
Mr.
Kevin
Best.
knows. He
Okay.
said, didn't you say Kevin and has been talking with Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, they've been talking back and forth through email and phone.
Yeah.
Talking back and forth as he aware that their attorney does not want to go to court?
Yeah.
Because that's critical.
Yes, he's very much
Yes.
aware of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. hmm And that's what we were saying too. We don't want to go to court. We want to settle this thing. So that's good news. Thank you so much. And I'll be in touch with Mr. Best. Thank you, Councilman Dane. Community surveys. Community surveys are out. They have been out in the newsletter. We're asking citizens to fill out the surveys. They are online. You have a QR code. Fill them out. Last time we had a survey was May 2022, and that was with these cameras, okay, community cameras. We got 12 replies. That's how many replies we got. So I'm just urging everybody. I mean, if if you want your voice heard, you need to fill out these surveys so that we know what our residents want. Okay, it's very, very important. We won't know, we don't know what you because we know we're not getting a majority of our people here on our Zoom town meetings. But it's very, very important. In order for your voice to be heard, you need to fill out these surveys. And we're gonna keep it out there for a long time. They're not going coming out. They're not going down until September. So it's going to be all summer long. You have time to fill out the survey to tell us what you want, tell us what you need. We are talking in another manner now because we've heard some replies about the community cameras, and that's fine. But 12 is not enough. You know what I mean? We need to do better than what we're doing as far as citizens and making our voice known. And that means everybody here, but that means everybody else that's not here. Because that's our problem. We don't hear from enough people about what's going on and their desires are. And even we talk about public safety and everything like that, and we can talk all day long. We can talk about a police department. We can talk about that. We do not have the funding for a police department. That is our problem. We don't have money. And even if we did, we won't get a 24-hour police department. And if we do have a police department, it will come from the taxes here in the town of North Brentwood that you pay. That's the only way we're going to be able to pay for it, is for the citizens to come out your pocket and pay for it. And it's a lot that goes in detail with a police department. So we want to make sure that you understand how things work. That's why we want to do this Maryland 250 Commission because see, citizens, you have to understand. Sometimes we're at our end. We don't know what to do, and we don't know, and we need your help to find out what to do and how to do it. And sometimes we know what to do, we don't have the funding to do it. So we have to find other means and other ways. So I want us all to come together and fill out these surveys and tell us what you want and tell us what you need. And in September, we can come back and start talking about some things and how we can get things done. Okay, just like Brittany was talking about the doing the broadcast and things like that. We have to do better, and the world is changing now. The world has changed, so we have to do better. We have to come together and do much better than what we're doing. Okay, so the surveys will be there till September. The Maryland Municipal Summer Conference, June 14th to the 17th, is in Ocean City. Most of us are going, even our public works, and our town office will be closed from June 15th through the 17th. So most of us, as I said last time, our public works is also going this time. So we will be in Ocean City. That day we will have a meeting. I'm going to talk more about that. There's another meeting, and we will be in Ocean City. Next is the new business. The LK Beverly Park signage presentation was done today at 6 o'clock. Uh, uh, it was myself and the three council were invited, and our town manager. The presentation was good. It shows on how signage, interpretive signages will be worked in at the park, and how parking planning will work this interpretive signage to tell us about the history of the town of North Brentwood and other Black settlements, and also how we got to this barrier, how we got to this new barrier, and what that barrier meant during long time ago, and what it means now, what that sculpture means now. So we had a great presentation. We will be doing a blurb about that to let you see it, let our citizens know. It will be on the community channel. Let our citizens know what it would look like, and how parking planning is helping us along and getting these things done. But I think you will be very, very pleased about the interpretive signage in LK Beverly Park. Now we'll go into main business, which is our ordinance. We have ordinance 2026-03 and ordinance 2026-04. 2026-03 is a fiscal year 2026 budget amendment number, and it's number 1. Our town manager will go through that with us.
Yes. So hello, everyone. So this is an ordinance to amend our FY 2026 budget, just due to unexpected cost in certain categories. It does not increase our budget that we adopted for FY 26. We're basically just moving funds from lines where we may have saved money to lines where we've overspent. So ordinance number 2026-03 for fiscal year 2026 budget amendment number 1. Whereas the town of North Brentwood's general fund budget for FY 2026 appropriated the following expenditures under the specified categories: petty cash, $1,800, office supplies was $8,000, town clerk, administrative assistant, $12,400, telephone, $8,500, repair and maintenance, $8,000, cleaning services, $4,500, INET, website maintenance, $6,000, street lights, $9,000, snow removal, $5,500, computer equipment, $18,000, Sis Tavern, $1,200, Sis Tavern repairs and maintenance, $8,000. Collectively, these line items were budgeted at $90,900. And whereas unforeseen circumstances affecting the town budget necessitates a need to amend the adopted 2026 budget to increase specific line items. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the Council of the Town of North Brentwood that the following lines in the adopted budget be increased by the following amounts for the stated purposes. So funding will be transferred from these two specific accounts to cover the overages and other line items. Speed camera technician will be reduced by $10,000. The remaining budget will be $0. Street maintenance will be decreased by $4,200. Petty cash will be increased by $200. Office supplies will be increased by $700. Town clerk will be increased by $12,400. Telephone will increase by $2,000. Repairs and maintenance will increase $2,000. Cleaning services will increase $500. INET connector website maintenance will increase $2,000. Street lights will increase $3,100. Rental management, Sis Tavern, will be increased by $1,400. Snow removal will be increased by $4,100. Computer equipment will be increased by $15,000. Sis Tavern gas will be increased by $800, and Sis Tavern repairs and maintenance will be increased by $6,000, I'm sorry, for a total of $50,200. This is adopted by the Council of the Town of North Brentwood this blank day of 2026, or June 1st, if we were to adopt tonight.
Okay, first day of June 2026. That's what it should be. All right, you have heard
Yes.
ordinance 2026-03. It is a fiscal year 2026 budget amendment to make sure that we have a balanced budget in for fiscal year 26. So what I need is an introduction by a council member.
So moved, Councilmember Dane.
I need a second by a council member.
Second, Councilmember Baines.
Okay, so it has been introduced by Councilmember Dame. It's been seconded by Councilmember Baines. The date of introduction is 6/1/2026. I will call for the vote. We will correct that this ordinance is adopted by the Council of the Town of North Brentwood the first day of June 2026. I am calling for the vote. All in favor, aye.
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 3 ayes. Any nays? Any absence? None. Any abstentions? None. This ordinance is approved as stated, effective tonight. Next is the ordinance 2026-04. This is the ordinance establishing the tax rate and adopting an annual budget for fiscal year 27, beginning July 1st, 2026, and ending June 30th, 2027. Ms. Dorsey Washington, you can provide.
Yes. So Town of North Brentwood, ordinance number 2026-04, an ordinance establishing the tax rates and adopting annual budget for fiscal year 2027, beginning July 1, 2026, and ending June 30, 2027. And whereas the mayor, council, and town staff met on several occasions in May 2026 to review current revenue and expenditures and to forecast revenues and expenditures for fiscal year 2027. And whereas a proposed annual budget for fiscal year 2027 has been prepared and introduced. And whereas in accordance with Charter Section 806 on May 18, 2026, the council held a public hearing on the proposed fiscal year FY27 budget. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the Council of the Town of North Brentwood that the tax rates for fiscal year 2027 for all real and personal property, which is subject to taxation by the Town of North Brentwood, shall be as follows. Residential real property, 0.475 per $100 of assessed valuation. Commercial real property, 0.6151 per $100 of assessed valuation. Trash collection flat charge of $132 per household. Utility real property is $2 per $100 of assessed valuation, and business personal property is $1.50 per $100 of assessed valuation. Be it further ordained that the annual budget for fiscal year 2027 in the amount of $1,280,774 in anticipated revenue and expenditures as set forth on the budget attached to this ordinance and made hereof by reference is adopted. And be it further ordained that this ordinance shall be effective July 1, 2026. This ordinance is adopted by the Council of the Town of North Brentwood this first day of June 2026.
Thank you so much. This is our ordinance to adopt our budget fiscal year 27. We have had 2 readings. We have had a public hearing, and we are moving forward. And this will be our new budget for beginning on July the 1st, 2026, and it runs to June 30th, 2027. Can I get an introduction by a council member?
So moved, Councilmember Dane.
Can I get a second?
Second, Councilmember Baines.
It's been introduced by Councilmember Dame. It's been seconded by Councilmember Baines on June 1st, 2026. Calling the roll. All in favor, aye.
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 Any nays? No absence and no abstentions. Thank you so much. We have approved our fiscal year 2027 budget. Thank you, Council, and thank you, Ms. Dorsey Washington, as treasurer and as town manager, for helping us do what we need to do as usual. I thank you so much. Next is the meeting June 15th. All need to be in attendance. We are going to be in Ocean City. The meeting is at 7:30. It will not be that long. We just want to make sure that we have our meeting as according to our charter. This is our last meeting before the summer recess. So please log in. Our Christian Ortiz will be here, keeping down the fort, and so will our new treasurer, Tracy Gross. She will be here, keeping down the fort. So all of us who will be in Ocean City, bring your laptops or dial in on your phone. 7:30 p.m. It's not going to take us long if you're on time. We just want to do what is we need to do and close out our session. We do not have anything precedent at that time. We just want to make sure that we are informed on what our citizens, what is going on, and what we need to do if there's anything we need to do. But keeping them informed, and that we are not out of range and we're not working. We're working while we're there. So just be sure that you tune in on June 15th. We need to delete this new signage. We need to delete that. Juneteenth celebration. Mayor Rosia Lopez did get in touch with me about the Juneteenth celebration, but she has not been back in touch with me. So I guess the Juneteenth celebration will not be going on as it did. We did have collaboration with the town of Brentwood last year, but I have, excuse me, I have not heard from her anymore. North Brentwood Day is June 20th from 12 noon to 5 p.m. in North Brentwood Neighborhood Park. We need volunteers. So be ready. Their next meeting is June 8th. The next meeting is June 8th. So we have North Brentwood Day flyer. We have, if you want to promote your nonprofit, we have that opportunity, and we have opportunities for vendors also. So you will get in touch with us by calling the town office. We are looking at t-shirts. The town is looking at t-shirts, so we need to have a meeting tomorrow. We're supposed to have a scheduled meeting tomorrow about t-shirts. T-shirts will be for sale. So come out and join us North Brentwood Day. We're looking now where we can put our signs up. We talked about that today, about North Brentwood Day. We usually put them on the avenue. I don't think we're going to put them on the avenue because that's on State Highway. State Highway has not cut that grass. We've had little problems with that as far as getting that done. So we're talking about having the signage put here inside the town. So, but remember, North Brentwood Day is June 20th from 12 noon to 5. And their next meeting is June 8th. And is a dial-in. Well, it may not be a dial-in. I think they've got a Zoom there. Because they have to get rid of the dollar. And I think it's going to be a Zoom. So you will probably get a notification if you're on the notification list of that Zoom link on June 8th. Next is North Brentwood Historical Society. They don't meet again until September. Just to let you know about the Maryland Municipal League Summer Conference, Maryland Black Mayors is having an event at Summer Conference. It is at Secrets. It's on Monday, June 15th, 7:30 to 10:30, I think. 7:30 to 10:30. You know about Trolley Trail Day. The wrap-up party will be with the third year. The trolley will be at the Streetcar 82 Brewing Company on that same day from 5 to 8 p.m. Also, the primary and general election is coming. Primary election is June 23rd, 2026. Polls open at 7 and close at 8. Early voting begins June 11th and runs until June 18th. There is a ballot box at the North Brentwood Community Center that you can put your ballot in. I have not gotten my ballot as of yet. I don't know if anybody else has, but I have not gotten my ballot yet. But the deadline to register to vote is tomorrow. So June 2nd is your deadline to register to vote. 5 p.m. in the office and 11:59 p.m. online. And the deadline to request mail-in and ballots are June 16th. Mailing request is 8 p.m. and fax or email request is 11:59. So remember, we want everybody to go out and vote and do their civic duty. The share distribution is June 19th. It's 11:30 to 1 p.m. at First Baptist Church. You know who you are to pick up your packages. Um, I just heard that Mr. Joseph is now the new superintendent of schools. Did you hear that, Mr. Joseph? He was the one that was interim. He was very good. He was very good. Well, he has been selected as the new superintendent of schools for Prince George's County. So congratulations to him. Next is we're still seeking graduates. If you had know someone in who has roots in North Brentwood or live in North Brentwood who has graduated or obtain some scholastic accolade or anything, just let us know because we want to honor them in our newsletter. We do, the town also honors them with a small monetary stipend if they're a high school graduate, a college graduate. So let us know that if you could call the town office, talk to the town clerk or leave message for the town clerk and give her all the information, your name, your address, what your achievement is, your contact information, so we will be able to get in touch with you. Next is the surveys. I'm going back with these surveys again. Surveys need to be filled out. Please fill out your surveys. Please do that. I think that is all I have. The next meeting will be held, as I said, Monday, June 15th, 2026. Are there any more announcements that anyone else has? If not, can I get a review of motions? By clerk?
Yes, excuse me. Um, Also, Mayor, I wanted to let the residents know the city clerk can be reached at cityclerk, one word, at northbrentwood.com.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh, we got a lot today. We did some work.
Uh-huh.
We did our good work. Okay. So, the first motion was, I'm speaking to my thing. First motion was to approve the May 4th meeting minutes. It was moved by Councilmember Dane and seconded by Councilmember Baines. All in favor, the motion passed. Motion passed. The second motion was to approve the May 18th meeting minutes. It was moved by Councilmember Morales, seconded by Councilmember Baines. All in favor, that motion passed. Our third motion, we had our financials reported by our town manager. The financials for month ending April the 30th, 2026, which is subject to audit. That motion was made by Councilmember Dane and seconded by Councilmember Morales. All in favor, the motion passed. Our next motion was the introduction of ordinance. I just couldn't say that word, y'all, till I became a council member. But anyway, it was so hard. Anyway, back to business. Okay, so ordinance 2026-3, budget amendment, balancing of the FY26 budget. That ordinance was introduced by Council Member Dane, seconded by Council Member Baines, and effective June 1st, 2026. It was approved. All in favor, motion passed. The fifth motion was for ordinance 2026-04, which was about our tax rate and our annual FY27 proposed, FY27. Do I say proposed budget or just budget now?
Adopted now.
Okay, our annual budget for FY27. That motion was introduced by Councilmember Dame. It was seconded by Councilmember Baines. It was approved for fiscal year 2027 fiscal budget, and it's approved. Is that also effective June 1st?
Yes, it is.
Effective June 1st, 2026. It was all in favor, that motion passed. And that's it. Thank you
That is
so
all
much.
It's
my motion.
effective July
Oh, thank you.
1st.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, thank you. Thank you,
I'm sorry,
Councilman
yeah.
Tim. Effective
Mhm.
July 1st. Thank you so much. I'll
Thank
make
you.
that note. All right, thank you.
So thank you. Thank you. We got everything. Okay, so that's it. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. And I just want to say y'all have a good evening and a good week, and we'll see you again in June 15th, our next Mayor and Town Council meeting. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So
So
move.
moved.
Can I get
Second.
a second? Second,
Second.
second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
The
Who
ayes
moved?
have
Was
it.
that, I'm sorry, man, was that Morales who moved?
Morales and then Baines.
I got bangs. Okay, thank you.
All right.
The
So
time,
the time
Time is,
is 9:02 p.m. Thank you so much.
thank you.
All right. Thank you, North Brentwood. Good night.
thank
Good
you.
Good
Good
night,
night,
night.
everyone.
everyone. Be safe.
Good
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.